What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you my first commentary of 2011. Happy New Year's, guys. I'm sorry I didn't make any annotations in some of the gameplay videos like from last week, but I forgot. Oh well. Saying it now. Okay, calm everybody down. Alright, here we go. I have a couple plans to go over with you guys about what I'm going to do this year. How I'm going to change up a little bit, do some stuff new, but before we get to that, I'll talk a little bit about this game so that we can get that out of the way. It's a game from our Black Ops tournament back in December on the 11th, and I actually go 19-13 in this game, so you can see that up top in the title, which is, I mean, it's an okay KDR, especially for a competitive setting. And right there, I betrayed my teammate. Oh well. Mistakes happen. But it's an extremely close CTF game. With those kind of numbers, with the game being as close as it was, going positive is pretty much a feat in itself. So, like, this game was so frustrating to me, at least. Like, these are the guys we ended up beating in the finals, but this series, 3-0, we got 3-0'd. It was bad. Alright, so, sorry about the 3 posts of Summit in the past 3 Black Ops games I've posted, but this one's a commentary. Surprise. Alright, this leads me into a discussion about like YouTube-worthy games. I know this comes up a lot in like the community when they're discussing a certain game. They saw a certain commentator posted a certain score or something like that. To me, this is an average game, at least in a competitive aspect, because there are some conditions when it comes to competitive. Mainly, there's the no kill streaks, so you can't get those big ass kills with the chopper gun or anything like that. And there's a lot of selfless plays, like going for the flag, running the flag into like an enemy spawn or something. You know, just like doing those selfless plays that get you the objective and get you the win in the end. So just keep that in mind when you think about competitive scores, especially the past couple that I've posted. And I'm probably going to post a couple more from this tournament because I really enjoyed having that last series and all those games. Alright, so it's not stellar, but it's still positive, and that's good. Alright, then this also relates to a game I posted on Friday, which was Reach Sniper's game, and I was sucking it up. Now, the reason I was sucking it up is that I needed a decent game to be able to post over break, and so after playing Black Ops all day, I said, alright, I need to get into Reach and get myself a game that I can post. So that's what I did. I went into a snipers match, or I went into Noble Map Pack, got some snipers, and I just went for some crazy shots. I ended up going +5. It's not a horrible score at all, by any stretch in Halo, and it was not a stellar game. I missed a ton of shots. I was going for the stuff I shouldn't have been, but again, I was coming from the other FPS on the console, and it was a hard transition. It always is, right away at least, but it just wasn't a stellar game, but I still felt it was able to be posted. And I told you guys at the beginning, if you guys have been following me for a long time, a couple of those commentaries, first couple, I talked about how I'd be willing to post games like that. Now, nobody pushed me to do it, so I wasn't really feeling I should, but this game came up as a post-worthy game. It wasn't stellar, but I still needed to have something for you guys over the break. So I said, what the hell, let's go for it. I got some negative feedback on it, which is okay, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand that I'm willing to post those things, and a lot of people aren't, and I think that's a good thing about my gameplay. Obviously, it wasn't a commentary. If it would have been a commentary, it might have had a little bit more better reception, just because I could explain a couple things. I could go over tips, like what I did wrong, that sort of thing. But we'll ignore that for now. I have a lot of stuff to cover. Okay, here we go. Next, the major announcement I want to say, the big endeavor I want to go through in early 2011, at the very least, is I'm thinking about live commentating a series of myself, solo, from most of it at least, going through the Halo campaigns. What do you guys think about that? Now, obviously, I got this idea a little bit from Toby Games. If you guys go check him out, he's amazing. Toby Turner's hilarious. I think this is going to be pretty good. I don't know about the whole live commentary thing because I don't think I can come up with stuff on the fly as well as doing a commentary like this with notes right here. But I just think that would be really fun, and I think I might want to live stream some of it. And I definitely, when we get to Halo 3 and then on to Reach, I definitely want to include you guys, some of you guys, as my partners in crime as we go through it. So I don't know exactly how I'll split up the videos yet, whether I'll do like a whole mission or split it up at checkpoints or whatever, but we'll see. But I do know a couple things. First off, when I'm playing solo, I'm going to go ahead and play on normal because I don't want to make it a super long video that nobody's going to enjoy because I die way too many times, that sort of thing. If I get frustrated at it, because Legendary can be difficult, especially in some of the earlier games and with the Flood. Yeah, so I'm just going to avoid doing Legendary just for the fact that it's not going to be as entertaining, and I'm not going to be as focused on giving you some commentary along with the gameplay. So I'm going to go on normal when I'm playing solo. Now, if I play... Oh, I also want to quickly put in, I'm probably going to skip ODST unless people really want to see it, because it's kind of just kind of a side game, you know, and it's not the most enjoyable campaign in the world. It's just a lot of wandering in the night streets, so I don't think that's going to be as entertaining. So I'll go ahead and skip that unless you guys really want to see it, and I'll gauge that in the comments either here or later on when I get to that point. So moving on and going back to what I was saying, for Halo 3 and Reach, I will probably grab some people to come with me, and we'll do teams of 4 and run through the campaign. And I guess I'll talk to you guys too, and maybe do some comment. I guess it would be more of just talking with the people I'm playing with. But I'll figure out who I'm going to play with. Maybe cycle through some people. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But that relates. So that's pretty much. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I don't know anything about what I'm going to do with that, except for the fact that I want to do it, and I'd like to see your guys' reactions down in the comments. Let me know any suggestions on my current plan or anything like that. Just let me know down below. The final thing that kind of relates to the whole getting you guys included, I'm actually going to be hosting an open lobby this Friday. It's the 7th, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. Go on to my Twitter, which is linked down in the description, to get updates on that. I'll probably be posting a video as well, so hopefully you guys can come in and attend that. I'm thinking we're just going to stick with Reach. We may do a Black Ops and then maybe run some, either a huge private match, or if we don't have enough people or we feel like doing something else, we can go into Ground War or something and own some noobs. And yeah, I guess sorry for like the Halo heavy Black Ops commentary here, but I just want to do a couple more comments on the game before we wrap it up. If you guys didn't notice, the first round of this game, if you go back, you obviously have to listen to me as well when you're watching it, but if you go back to the first round, we were down, I believe we were down like either 3-1 or 3-0, and we come back and get all 3 caps to tie up the score for round 1. And keep in mind, for competitive and MLG variant CTF, it's the total number of caps. It's not your round wins. It's total number of caps. So we're tied 3-3 at the moment, plus their 1 cap and then the other cap they're about to get. So they'll be up 5-3 overall. But, well, I don't know if they cap it or not. Did they cap it? I can't even tell with this preview screen. Whatever. Anyways, that's the cumulative score. So right now it's tied, plus the caps that have been going on in this second round. So, like I said at the beginning of this commentary, we actually lose this game. We lose by 1 cap, which is disappointing. Sorry to spoil it. It's almost out of time anyway. I believe we lose by 1 cap. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, it was a pretty decent game for me. Obviously I made some mistakes. We ended up losing the game. A couple of these caps are just like, we should have gotten a couple of the attempts, at least we should have gotten them, and there's a little bit of bullshit, but that was just kind of like in the moment. That was really stupid. That shouldn't have happened, you know. Maybe some mistakes on our part or teammates' parts. So I'll leave it at that. Anyway, guys, go ahead and like I said, make sure you comment down in the description about both the fact that what you guys want, if you guys would like to see more gameplays, this one necessarily isn't as bad as the Reach one, but just like gameplays that are less than stellar and that show a lot of mistakes. And obviously for a commentary I do a lot of tips on that one so that you guys could learn from my mistakes and that sort of thing. Some of them will probably be very obvious, but anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it. So comment on that, those bad games, that sort of thing. Also, make sure you talk about or leave me your suggestions and stuff about the Halo campaign quest. I don't know what I'll call it yet. Whatever. Rate, comment, subscribe. Quick shout out to Rabicus for that video, and I'll link it to you on the screen right now. And I will see you guys on Friday.